Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andini Naulina, and I am here to present you the paper made by Heru Susetyo, Andini Naulina, Nur Alim Arrazaq, and Ainunnisa Rezky Asokawati with the title of Implementation and Effectiveness of Local Ordinance on Legal Aid to Secure Justice for Marginalized Community in Indonesia. We are from Faculty of Law, Universitas Indonesia. So this paper is made due the 1945 of Constitution of the Republic of Indonesia, Article 27, Paragraph 1, in conjunction with Article 34, Paragraph 1, which ruled that all marginalized citizens have the same right at law and the government should provide them. Law number 16, year 2011, on legal aid and sustainable development goals embodied the making of local ordinance on legal aid. So provinces and cities in Indonesia have the autonomy to make their own. Unfortunately, not all the regionals have it. So this paper will discuss about the implementation and effectiveness of local ordinance on legal aid. This paper will also compare between the regulation in every chosen places. And the places we'll be focusing on is the city of Padang, Tasikmalaya, Yogyakarta, and Purbalingga. As the resources, this paper will use literatures and regulation. For the research method in this paper, um, it will be narrative with a qualitative approach, and the data is obtained through literature studies and field research. So we're moving into the discussion part. The first one is the local regulation on legal aid in Purbalingga Regency. The legal aid and Purbalingga Regencies are regulated by Regional Regulation Number 1 of 2017 concerning legal aid for the poor. In Purbalingga district, legal assistance is provided to the poor with an identity in the form of an identity card or family card domiciled in Purbalingga regencies. This is reinforced by a birth certificate from the village or sub-district, and what is meant by the poor in this regulation are people who are unable to fulfill their basic needs, such as clothing, food, shelter, education, and health with minimum standards. The second one is Tasikmalaya, and based on statistic made by Badan Pusat Statistik data in 2014, the number of legal aids provided in Tasikmalaya Regency is still unequal when compared to the total population. Of the total population 1.7 million, there are only 20 advocates of who are active as providers of legal aid. So it can be said that one advocate seems to be accompanying 85,000 residents in Tasikmalaya Regency. So in 2018, regarding the implementation of legal aid for the poor, PERDA or Regional Regulation Number 1 of the 2018 is legalized. This PERDA is a way to protect principle equality before the law, which is implemented by allocating the legal aid budget, especially for the poor. The third place is Yogyakarta. The city of Yogyakarta has a local ordinance on legal aid, which is number 3 of 2019, and the District Court of Yogyakarta having a relation with Association of Indonesian Advocat or Paradi, Paradi Yogyakarta, that already provided 70 issues for the legal aid in 2019. This legal aid has been performed from the marginal communities by Pos Bantuan Hukum or Legal Aid Institution District Court of Yogyakarta. From 48 million rupiahs for the implementation of legal aid, the spent are about 47 million. It contains of giving advices, legal assistance in court, and etc. The last one is Padang City. The West Sumatra Provincial Government has initiated a policy of providing free legal aid. As for the city level, Padang is regulated in the Padang Regional Regulation Number 2 of 2015 concerning legal assistance for the poor. One of the well-known legal aid organization in the city of Padang is the Center for Legal Advocacy and Human Rights, or PAHAM, with the problems encountered consistent of internal and external factors. Case handling operational costs are one of the obstacles in implementing legal aids. The cost of 5 million rupiah per case in legal aid scheme is considered very insufficient, especially regarding geographical factors. So how is the implementation in all of these four places? Well, in Purbalingga, the implementation is generally carried out by three agencies, namely first legal aid institutions such as PAHAM and LBH, then also we can go to Postbakum Court. The latter can go directly to the local government law firm so they can find a free lawyer. In Tasikmalaya, the village government continues to strive to improve the legal understanding for the community. At least 20 villages have praised the Memorandum of Understanding or MOU to increase legal understanding and legal assistance with the Ansar Legal Aid Institute or LBH. From the records of LBH Ansar, at least 20 villages in 3 sub-districts have made MOUs. However, understanding the law at the village government level is still minimal. Following this MOU, a legal aid post was opened at the village level. The community can also be consulted in case of legal proceedings. In Yogyakarta, um, from Indonesian Legal Aid Foundation Yogyakarta or LBH, from their annual report in 2019 found that there are several fields of issues for legal aid provided in 2019. There are land of environment and environment issues, community of religions and belief issues, and etc. LBH Yogyakarta in 2019 provided legal aid for 200 issues with 8,567 beneficiaries. The last one in Padang, legal aid is provided to underprivileged people facing legal problem, which the problem is related to civil law, criminal law, state administrative law, and both in litigation and non-litigation. In the implementation of legal aid, it is carried out by a legal aid agency that has met the requirements stipulated in the Padang City Regional Regulation. So far, there are 5 legal aid agencies in Padang City, such as PAHAM, LBH, and others. So, in conclusion, what action can be taken from the result of this research? Well, the right to legal aid has been universally accepted as granted in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, or ICCPR. In a state of law, the state recognizes and protects human rights for every individual, including the right to legal aid. In all 4 object places, legal aid is regulated. In Purbalingga, the legal aid is carried by 3 agencies as the implementation. In Tasikmalaya, it is implemented by MOUs. In Yogyakarta, there are several fields of issues for legal aid provided. In Padang, there are 5 legal aid agencies, but the implementation of regional regulation needs to be more comprehensive and cover local people needs so it can be applied more effective. That's it, the presentation for this paper. Thank you so much and have a good day.